Hey guys, I'm Nikki.
And I'm Brie.
We're best friends, moms, and obsessed with TV.
Check us out every Monday as we dissect motherhood, TV, pop culture, and whatever else derails the conversation.
It's like eavesdropping on your funniest, most unfiltered friends.
If your friends had a mic and no shame,
We're here for all of it, and honestly,
we're not mad about it.
hey Maddies, welcome back to another episode of Not Mad About It podcast. It was a slow week in our posting. I mean, Brie, you were out here giving it your all. Like you said, on Threads, your face to camera was stunning. Thanks
I'm
for
actually
holding
kind
it
of
down.
I'm kind of mortified. Like people are probably like, "Is Brie okay? Why is she giving us a video after video after video? Like enough."
She's on her manic streak. No, that's me, you guys. You'll know when I'm on it. I'm not. I'm depressive right now. But
CC our last episode to find out why.
correct. But I was absolutely haggard last week, so I did make Brie take down one of our clips because it was like really embarrassing. So, we had to do what we had to do. But I'm here today, you guys. I'm bringing the energy. I'm bringing the good vibes because I need it. You need it. We need it. It's happening.
It's happening.
It's all happening. Okay, today we have our niche millennial news, as always a surprise for me, and I cannot wait. We have TV Rex. I have something so fun to share with you guys, even though I'm not sure. I might save it for my Not Mad. We're going to be talking Traitors, Tell Me Lies, a little bit of Southern Charm, a little bit of the Salt Lake City finale, part 1. Brie, with all of that said, that was a light one today.
That was a light one. I feel like we have a jam-packed episode, but
I know,
it's just
we gotta
kind of
get to
like
it.
we just go we discuss what we want to discuss. We have like our
It's
we have our
jam-packed, but it's loose.
that's what she said.
I was going to say, just like...
I feel like we barely talked this week, and also
Truly.
I feel like this will explain all the manic videos that I made because I was manic this week. Like I am at the stage in my menstrual cycle where if my husband is not walking through the door when he gets home from work with
Oh.
flowers,
Brie, we're
a
so opposite right now.
2-page written note about how much he appreciates me and how I'm just like a goddess walking amongst earth and
Like a treat,
yeah,
maybe,
like
perhaps?
kissing my feet when he walks in the door. Like I'm at that stage where if that's not happening, like I'm instantly on his freaking neck about something I've been holding on to for since the last time I was in a manic state.
That is so funny because we need to get together IRL because we're not in sync. Because I typically am not a fan of the touch, but there's a few days of the month that I can just I'm so annoying to John, and it's
We know a finger in the butt.
a finger in the butt, and he's just I'm just so annoying. And what's more annoying is the fact that it's not consistent. So for 3 or 4 days, I'm just rubbing my ass all up on him, will not leave him alone. And then that, Brie, it's
3
can
weeks of
you
silence.
fucking not breathe near me, please? Truly and honestly, the look of your face is disgusting. The smell of your breath is disgusting. But right now, I'm just so in love with him. And when I get to the stage that you're at, I tell myself it's hard right now. I know I feel miserable.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll ever see the light of day again, but then I remember in just
There's
10
another
days,
side.
I'll be ready to stick my finger right up that butthole again.
It's so crazy, and I don't know if we've talked about this before, but I feel like, one, this is twofold. The fact that, as women, we're shamed that we feel like we can't talk about, our cycle.
Well, Brie, we know that you need to talk about your cycle. Brie is here. Malls for moms, malls for Barnes and Nobles, moms for Barnes and Nobles, and moms for talking about their periods.
Moms for menstrual cycles. Because I also feel like maybe I feel that way now because I feel like before I had kids, I was on birth control as a young teenager. Then I didn't really get off birth control until I wanted to have kids. So I basically didn't have a period for, I don't know, 10 to 15 years. So the stages and the mood swings, they didn't hit me. So now that I've had children and it's I'm having my period for the first time.
I agree with you, and it's so crazy. I was on birth control for 10 years and
Yeah.
never got my period. I was I'm never going to have kids. 3 kids later, everything's all good now. I just stopped having kids and my cycle just went right back to normal. But that makes me want to ask you a question. How did your mom talk to you about periods? And like, did you have
It,
birds and the bees? Like, did your period just come and you were like, Carrie, what's happening? Or
Wait, this is actually a funny story because I've talked about before how like I hated going to school, blah 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 blah. But like I'm not being dramatic. Like since I was in elementary school, I would get to school, I would immediately go to the nurse's office and I would call my mom to come and pick me up.
that's so
Like for
funny.
years and years and years. So I'm in middle school, like 6th or 7th grade. My mom's driving me to school and she's like, Brianna, I cannot pick you up from school today. I can't send someone to pick you up. You can't call me today. Like out of all days, you cannot call me today
Like
to
your
come
mom
pick you
probably
up.
had like something really important to do too, and
Yeah,
like
she was working.
trying to
Like,
prep you.
yeah, she's a single mother. Like, she's
Do
busy.
you
She can't.
want dinner on the table tonight or not?
Exactly. So this morning, she's like, seriously, do not call me. That's the day I'm in school and I get my period for the first time
No.
ever. So I'm panicking, like, wow, my mom told me I can't call her. Of course, I get my period. Like, I have to respect her wishes. But I get home, I tell my mom, and she's like, oh my God, why didn't you call me?
Not her gaslighting you.
Yeah, it was like Benita and Sally. If you guys watch Southern Charm, I'm like, you literally told me like not to call you. She's like, well, this is like the one
Right,
time you
like an
should.
exception. Like unless you're bleeding, she should have mentioned. Wow, that's a bit of trauma. I remember when I got my period for the first time, I was in technology class and I got it on the chair and I stood
Oh,
up and it was on the chair. And I'm pretty sure, Mom, correct me if I'm wrong, I think I left school. I was in like 7th or 8th grade and I just walked my arse right out of school and like
I could picture that.
home.
Yeah, you're like, I actually can't be here right now, as we
No, and
should.
but my mom gave me a book about like what happens when you become a woman, and that's like kind of how I learned about balls and penises, and it was very graphic.
Yeah, I don't think I had really like any conversation. It was like, here's a pad. Like,
No, I
are you
think my
good?
mom gave me the same book that my nanny gave to her, and it was like the pages were yellowing, the content could maybe was not correct.
It's from 1923.
And she's like, "Yeah, do your best."
But
I
I
mean, if
feel
she's
like
listening to this now, she's like, "Nikki, that is not how it happened at all."
But I do feel like the conversation has changed so much from when
Oh
we were
yeah.
younger. I feel like we were kind of left to figure it out, or I don't know if it's because like we're immature, we didn't care, like we were so embarrassed that we
Right.
didn't even want to ask questions. But I feel like now it's so different, like because of the internet, there's like open dialogue about everything, like at nauseum, like it's all out there.
Right. And also, like I will say, like my boys, they are 6 and 4 and they know what a period is. Like, because
Yeah.
you know why? They're up my freaking ass and they're in the bathroom and like, what am I gonna do? I got things to do when I'm in there.
I know. Calum's like, Mom, you need a light blue or a dark blue? I'm like, I need a dark blue, babe.
Heavy flow, wide zip
We
vagina.
just started. Yeah, give me the dark.
Well, anyway, you
So that's your
guys,
period talk for today.
for now,
Yeah, that's your lesson, your anatomy lesson.
yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah, so this is a safe space for that sort of stuff. If like you're new here, if
Yes,
you're wondering.
we love to talk about periods.
Besides periods, how are you doing?
Okay, that is the question, Brie, that I dread the most.
Oh, okay, let's go.
So, like, if you did not listen to last week's episode, my nanny passed away, like, my soulmate, my best friend in this whole world. So, I have been struggling, like, tremendously the past week and a half. It's only been that long, which feels like
I
it's
know.
been forever. But I was talking to my cousin, and it's just so weird that, like, somebody dies and then and somebody who's so important to you and it's like I feel like people don't understand like how important like it's like oh yeah she was a grandma and she was terminally ill but like it's not to me
Yeah.
it's not that like
And that doesn't define her
right
and like your entire relationship with her.
right it's like massive and like if you're asking how I am I'm not okay and if you've texted me and asked how I am and I haven't answered you it's because like I'm not okay. But you know, I'm just trying to get through day by day, and you know, some moments are good and some are not. But
Now, when somebody is like dealing with grief, like do you feel like it's hard to not millennial urge to relate?
hmm
Like I am trying to like not put that on you so much,
no,
but do
Brie,
you feel like it helps or it makes you like I don't want you to feel bad for me
no,
when I share a story with you.
no, I appreciate it so much. I was actually I forget who I was talking to about it, either John or my sister, but I was saying the fact that like you've lost a parent, our other best friends, Sarah and Renee, like you've all lost somebody so close to you. My husband has lost his dad. I appreciate the commiserating,
Yeah.
Colton, with like I appreciate the sharing of stories and like you telling me how you got through it because like I know I'm not going to be this sad forever,
Yeah.
but like right now I am and like seeing you guys talk about it and share about it, I do appreciate. I do apologize like honestly if I haven't answered people back. Like I just like
Yeah, it's
honestly
too much.
can't.
Yeah.
What I do like is when people say like thinking about you instead of how are you because like not well bitch and I don't want to then unload on you and like so what am I going to say like I'm okay? Like no, I'm not okay.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to say like not good and then you're going to feel bad for me. Like I don't want people to feel bad for me either. Like I'm just going through it.
And you don't want to like even start up a
Right.
conversation.
I don't want
Yeah.
to start up a conversation. Like just like heart thinking about you. I do appreciate those. And I appreciate people who say like how are you? But like where I'm at right now, like I'm not in a place where I'm going to be like I'm okay
Yeah.
or like really want to talk about it, but I do appreciate people sharing stories. Like I like all of that. So if you guys have any insight, like please send it my way because I know for me right now, like my biggest thing is like I'm looking for all these signs and I'm like waiting to feel her and I
Yeah.
haven't yet. So I'm like, okay, like
Yeah. Are you there?
where you at? Like waiting for you to come.
We talk about signs like all the time.
Hmm.
And I feel like for me, I didn't start noticing or like understanding signs until I reached like the acceptance phase of grief,
Yeah, and I'm not there.
which is like the last phase.
Yeah.
So it's like and all that time not getting the signs is part of like the denial and the anger. Like it's part of the
Oh,
stages,
for
like
sure.
looking for something that you're not getting, but it's just because like you're not ready
Right.
to
I'm not
have that.
open to it yet. But
You're
I
not
am
open
like
to it.
I feel like I'm open to it, but like I'm not, you know?
Exactly. Yeah.
So like she will come to me when it's supposed to happen, but like I for my own grief journey right now, I'm very much in the stage of like anger and sadness. Like
Yeah.
nothing that anybody is going to say is going to make me any less angry or any less sad. And like again, like she was 88 years old, she was terminally ill with cancer, but like it all happened so fast and like it still just is unbelievable. Like death
Yeah.
is just unbelievable.
It is. I know. It's
It's
fucked up.
really fucking crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. So here we start with periods and then we end with grief and then we get
And then we're going to talk about all of our tell me lies theories.
we get into pop
But I do
culture.
just want to say that my mom has been very big on the Anderson Cooper, and I've mentioned it like 1,000 times on here, I feel like. But he has a podcast called All There Is, and he has people who have lost at anybody in their life, friends, family, brothers, sisters, moms, dads. And they come on and they share their grief journey. Some of them I really connect with, and some of them I'm like, okay, like glad
Skip.
to hear your story, but I'm not like really relating to what you're saying. But I will say that that was really helpful for me. So if anybody is dealing with grief right now, that's a great thing to
Source.
just listen to. Like I like to walk my dog and listen to, and like sometimes I'm crying hysterically when I walk my dog. Sometimes, I have a diamond art addiction and I'm doing my diamond art and listening to a grief podcast. But I have found it very helpful. So just offering that.
I love that. I actually kind of want to check it out because you have talked about it so much and I haven't listened yet.
It's great. And you know what? Anderson Cooper makes me feel better about like my sadness because his mom was 90 something years old. He lost his dad when he was 10 years old, and then his brother died by suicide when he was in his 20s. And then he lived with his mom until his mom was like 90 something years old.
Wow.
But then when his mom died, he had to unpack the whole house. Like he was
Yeah.
the last one now living in the family. And he still, every time he speaks about his mother, gets choked up. So that makes me feel better in my grief. Like it's okay to be sad, and even though like she was older, like it's not less sad. Like it's
Totally.
okay to feel sad, however long you need to feel sad for.
I totally agree. Yeah.
All right, pivot.
Okay. All right, let's jump into some pop culture news. Here, this will make you happy because I don't even know if you saw this, but Harry Styles announced his fourth solo studio album in 4 years. So he
Oh,
is, yeah, it's
busy.
coming. No, he has not had a new album in 4 years.
Oh, I thought you said he had four in 4 years.
No, this is his fourth one. Yeah, sorry, a lot of fours. This is
Okay.
his fourth like album post One Direction, but his last album was 4 years ago,
Oh,
which was
wow.
Harry's House.
Yeah, that was huge.
It
I
won
feel
a
it's like
Grammy
it feels
for
like just yesterday that everybody was like going to those concerts.
because I don't want to say he milked the album, but it was a
Mm.
huge album for him. He won Album of the Year at the Grammys. He had a residency in Madison Square Garden that I think
Yes. Yep, yep,
ended,
yep.
I feel like that was still going on in 2025.
Wow.
Or maybe like the very end of
Hmm.
24, but
Okay,
he
so that's
hasn't
why it
had
feels recent.
exactly, but he hasn't had any new music like since that album. And the album is called Kiss All the Time, comma, Disco Occasionally.
Okay, is this like an acronym?
No, people love the album title. It must be
Kiss,
like
say it one more time. Kiss all the time.
Kiss All the Time, comma, Disco Occasionally.
Okay.
And the album cover is like giving Tumblr. Like it's a picture of like a disco ball and like the nighttime, like the moon, and then it's like him like in the foreground of it. Like it's just giving like
Canva?
yeah, it's giving Canva.
Like Photoshop? Adobe Photoshop?
Yes. But like I'm not mad about it. It's funny. Like
Okay.
it's cool. It's something different. And
I love
obviously the
him.
album is something different too. He's not like thinking too hard about it to like Harry, like the fourth. You know what I mean? When sometimes it's like the title is like so serious. Like it seems like he's having a good time. We're gonna get a good fun album, I would assume. There's gonna be 12 tracks, which are produced by Kid Harpoon, and that person, whoever Kid Harpoon is, co-wrote and produced Harry's House. So like
Great. So we're getting a similar vibe.
yeah, and like
And when is that coming out?
March 6th.
Okay. Okay.
And like
And that's what I
normalize,
need.
yeah, if something's not broke, don't fix it. Like you had a banger album with this one person, let's just do another one.
Let's just.
Why not?
What if just stuck with Kid LaRock? What's the guy's
Kid
name?
Harpoon. Like let's just keep making good music. We don't have to like reinvent ourselves like every album. Like just give the people what they want.
Who is he dating?
Okay, well, he's dating Zoe Kravitz.
Okay.
And when he posted like the album to Instagram to announce it, Lenny Kravitz liked the post. So,
Papa?
yeah, stamp of
Okay.
approval.
Alrighty. Well, I'm excited for that. Maybe we'll go to the concert, Brie.
Well, he's going to do another residency in MSG.
Well, maybe you make a trip to NYC.
I'm so down unless
We'll
tickets
see
are
how
like
our Chicago we'll see how our Chicago trip goes and
I know. I can't wait for that.
cannot
Okay,
wait.
so did you know about that or is that
I did
shocking
not.
to you?
I did not.
There we
And
go.
I'm so excited because March is a good time of year that I hope it's like let's usher in the nice weather with some poppy music. Like
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so fucking done with this weather. Can I just say like
It's
talk
snowing
about-
here right now.
I know. Being in grief and cold weather just like
Yeah.
is not the vibe. So,
know.
I'm just like ready to shed my like open my cocoon in the
Yeah.
spring and just be ready to pop off
You should try burping your house. Maybe that'll bring in like some
every
good
day.
fresh air.
Every day I do. Of
Oh, okay,
course.
perfect. Great.
And if you don't know, guys, burping your house is something that you must do. You open your windows. That's really as simple as that.
Yeah, a couple minutes.
Freeze yourself out for a couple of minutes. It feels so good.
It does feel good.
I love it.
It
Because
feels
I do it
fresher.
when I clean my house. So then it's
Yes.
like I'm hot and
You need it.
we're circulating.
Yeah, we're circulating. Okay, next
percolating.
story. And I don't know if you know, I'm sure you know this book, but have you ever heard of the book The Fourth Wing
Have.
by Rebecca Yarros?
Yes.
I actually tried to read it when it came out,
did
but
too.
it was too fantasy for me. But it's being turned into a TV show for Amazon
Oh.
Prime.
I'm actually surprised by that because I would think a movie. And is this a trilogy? Do you know?
There's five, it's a 5-book series.
Okay. And
So that
the
means-
fourth wing is the first one.
The Fourth Wing is the first one. I don't know how many of them are out because I feel like The Fourth Wing only came out like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many books are out, but Michael B.
That's
Jordan
huge.
is producing the show.
Wow.
I guess
And
that's
if
your
they
pitch.
have 5 books, like you got season after season after season, and people love it.
Love it. And people are saying that like it's basically going to be like Amazon Prime's like House of the Dragon. Like I guess that's kind of the vibe of the book.
Awesome. Yeah,
I
it's
know.
kind of like that mixed with Hunger Games, kind of.
And like a love story, right?
Yeah. And
Oh my God.
everybody's names are like really weird and crazy. That's why it was like a little hard for me to follow on with.
Same. Well, I'm excited for that. It probably won't premiere until 2027, but put it on your radar.
God.
And if we get any, but that's how we felt when they announced Wicked, and look how fast that came out.
Did it?
Yeah.
When is Wicked coming to my house.
Very soon. Oh, wait, I think it already is.
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they just put For Good on streaming like last week.
I have to watch, and I
But
need
that
to
one's
watch.
sad, Nikki.
I know, but I need to watch all, like, both. I need
Yeah.
to, like, I don't do this, but pop an Adderall and like watch all 5 hours.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure it just got added last week to Prime.
Oh
But
wow, great.
if we get any casting news for the fourth wing, obviously I'll keep you
Yes.
guys updated, which actually
That'll be
brings me
interesting.
to a question for the audience because obviously we do like pop culture news and we talk like so much about TV and movies. That's like the bulk of what the podcast is. But I'm always seeing casting news for projects that either like I am interested in or I know other people might be interested in. Like I literally feel like I can make an entire segment on like shows that are being announced, who's being cast. Like, I don't know if that is so excessive, like overkill, or if people would be into that. I
Well,
kind of sneak
for
them in as
me,
stories and
yeah,
as like upcoming TV
I
and
like that.
stuff. Okay,
Because
keep
for
it as it
me,
is.
I don't know who anybody is. So,
That's
like, you're going
true.
to drop these names and it's just going to be me blinking, which
Yeah.
is also a bulk of our podcast as it is.
I just make that a clip. It's like me.
I just, our friend Jack was like, why do you blink so much? I'm like, I don't know, actually.
That's funny. I
Have
never
an
noticed.
autoimmune condition?
Gotta go to Dr. Rob. Okay, this next story you will be very interested in because I don't think you've seen any of it, but there's some heated rivalry drama.
Okay.
Have you heard about any of
I have
this?
not.
Okay, so Francois or Arnaud, I don't know how to say his last name, I'm so sorry, who plays Scott Hunter, Love, who is actually, he's going to be in Watch What Happens Live
Wow,
tonight,
what a
Monday.
unique name.
He's
Is
from
he?
Canada. They're French.
He is. Okay.
Yeah. So he's going to be on Watch What Happens Live tonight with Mary J. Blige. So I'm sure Andy will address it. But there's been a lot of drama because he unfollowed the entire
Did see
cast
that.
on social media and just went on like a huge unfollowing spree. So people are like, what the F is going on? And
Yeah.
apparently, some of the fans have been like so out of control that they think that Francois and Connor, who plays Ilya, are dating in real life because they've been spotted a lot together recently, but like they're on a press tour.
Right.
Anyway, there's
And
some
also,
fans.
if they are,
Well, okay, so there's some fans that think they're dating in real life, and one, people are mad because like they believe that Connor and Hudson are like
oh my
in a
God,
real
you guys.
relationship and they're like in love with each other and that Francois is coming between them. And
Okay, this is
people-
giving Jelena.
Yes, it's given Jelena stands, Nicolandria stands.
Yeah.
And people were going on and commenting on all of his posts, like calling him a predator because he's 40 and Connor's 25.
But they're not even dating.
I know. And I guess people were like reaching out to Connor's like sister. She had to go
And,
like
like,
private on
At
Instagram. Like,
25, I mean, here we are, like, oh my God, like, talking like shit about age gaps all the time. But like a 25, you're a consenting adult. Like,
also, two men is a little different.
right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A 20-something-year-old girl
Yeah.
is a lot more impressionable than a 25-year-old guy, I feel like.
But Francois addressed the rumors and he said that he went on the unfollowing spree because he's unfollowing everybody on Instagram. And I guess you can only do so many at a certain time. Like he's going to follow nobody. But he did say that like some young fans are like blurring the lines between reality
100%.
and fiction. And
And you know what? This is why we can't have nice things.
exactly. And he was like, did we watch the same show? Like, you guys are missing the plot of the show. Go back and watch the show. Like, you're going to shame people. You're coming for these people and you don't even know what's going on. Like, even if they are dating, he's not supposed to be with his on-screen lover. It's just like so embarrassing.
We need to understand, you guys, that this is a TV show.
Yeah.
And would I love them to be together? Yeah, but you know who I would love to be together? Shane and Ilya. Not Connor and Hudson, because you guys, they're separate people.
Yes.
The actors who play
Yes.
the characters are not the same people.
Exactly. And they're just friends. And I feel
They're
like they've
just
made that
friends.
pretty clear.
And has Hudson came out?
So there was all this like drama when the show first came out. So Francois is like openly queer. Like I think he's bi. Like he's been
Okay.
openly living his life that way. He's like been in the spotlight. He was actually in the show Schitt's Creek.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which was filmed in Canada. But so he's like openly queer. But because Connor and Hudson were nobody before this,
Right.
like their private life is not out there, and they want to keep their private life close to the chest as much as possible. So they're not like running around saying like who they're dating, what they're
Right.
into. Like they want to keep some anonymity if they can. And I guess Dumois like went so far back on Hudson's Instagram and found like pictures of him like with a girl
Yeah, I
and
remember them saying
posted
like he had a girlfriend maybe, but
yeah, and posted them and posted the girl's name. So then people started like coming for her on Instagram, and then
oh
Hudson was like
dear.
called out Dumois, was like commenting on her stuff, and then she like took the video down, and then she like put it back up, and then all the fans like came for her. Like it was just such a mess. And so like we don't know, and then I honestly like don't care.
I don't care either.
Do you know what I mean?
It doesn't matter. It
Yeah.
really doesn't. And they don't have to share anything
No, just like first of all,
at all.
it's 2026. Like everybody can just like live their life. You don't need to come out and like tell us who you are. Just like do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Like
And guess what? We'll see in a year with a guy
Yeah.
or a girl.
totally.
And guess what? It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I know. It's so stupid. So I'm sure Andy's going to ask about it on Watch What Happens Live, which I will be tuning in for that.
And a safe split and a safe space with Andy. So
Exactly.
you know, if he's gonna share, then that's the place to kind of air it all out.
Yeah.
Because Andy will have his back.
Okay, last story before we move into like TV Rex and stuff is that the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip Road Trip Edition cast has been announced. I feel like let me go through the cast first.
Yes,
So we have
please.
Vicky from OC. We have Luann
Perfect.
from New York.
Okay.
We have Portia from Atlanta. We have
Yes.
Teresa from New Jersey.
Yes.
Lisa from Salt Lake City.
Okay. Wow.
Kyle Richards from Beverly Hills.
Yes.
And we have Giselle from Potomac. I
Really?
feel like overall, people are really happy with the cast.
I think that they represented each franchise very well.
But the initial feedback is like, where's Miami? Like, where's the
Oh.
representation for Miami? And I think like the going theory is that Miami is filming their season when they're doing the road trip. So like nobody could partake, but like they'll stop in Miami, I'm sure. I don't know how true that is, but it is kind of
Okay. That actually does make sense because they are going to be stopping at a lot of places. Is Potomac on? Oh, Giselle, you said.
yeah. So they're starting in OC and they're going to end in New York.
Wow.
I know. And I wonder if when they finish in New York, that's when they'll like announce the new Roni cast or whatever is going on with that.
That would be wow. Do you think are there theories?
No, that's just my thought right now.
Oh, okay, Andy, if you hear that. If they did stop in Miami, that's a far drive.
From California to New York is
What about Texas?
no, like
Are they
what
going
do
to
you mean?
stop in didn't they have a Real Housewives in Texas?
Yeah, but Dallas I feel like has been so
So far gone.
far gone for so long. I don't know what they're gonna do. Andy said like they're gonna be revealing like more information soon because I have like a lot of questions about like the logistics. Like, are we getting one episode per city? Like,
Right.
he has said that we're gonna get about 60 housewives like featured on the.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know.
That's a lot.
I know, and I guess this like kind of explains like my period talk at the beginning kind of explains like my negative video that I made about the girls trip, but I still stand by what I said. We're like, that sounds like if they're going to be on this RV the whole time, that's such a unglamorous journey.
Yeah.
And again, like it is so prestigious to be picked to represent your city, to be going on the road trip, but also
Like,
kind of
let's
like
take a PJ.
let's take a PJ from city to city.
Let's
But
that
that's
Bravo
what's going to
money.
make the show so hilarious is seeing all these women in a freaking RV together and like their dynamics and like
Right. So I was like, just thinking, like, what's the vibe? Like, are vibes high or are vibes like we're beefing? Like the ladies are beefing amongst each other.
vibes are diva.
Very,
The vibes
like,
are diva. Vicky, diva.
Yeah, Vicky's not gonna
Luann,
hold
I
back.
actually feel like Luann is kind of like the most carefree. where I feel like she's just gonna want to have fun and that she'll just be like brushing like stupid stuff off because she'll be like, oh, darling, like you don't know what you're talking about. Like, I feel like she doesn't let things like get to her that much, or she's just
Yeah,
like, whatever. I feel like she's gonna want to have fun. Portia, I think, is gonna be a good time. Like,
always.
yeah, always. Teresa is gonna be diva. Kyle Richards, I feel like, is gonna be like the black sheep. Like, she's gonna be like the odd man out. Like,
Yeah,
I
but
just
I
feel
feel
like
like she can wiggle her way in.
I'm sure like they all respect her. I feel like everybody loves Kyle, but I just like can't see her like letting loose and like getting down. I don't know. I just feel
Is
like
she still sober?
yeah.
Wow, good for her.
Yeah, she is. I'm pretty
Wow.
sure. And then Giselle, diva. So,
Okay, we'll
diva
see.
girls trip.
When does this come out?
Oh, and Lisa. Oh my god. I'm most excited, for my queen, Lisa. And like I can't wait to see her on this RV.
I
Like
know.
she's just gonna be like slinging the one-liners. I feel like Luann's gonna love her. Like they're either gonna love or hate each other.
I know. I know. It's very interesting. I think Giselle is gonna like call her bullshit. Like she's gonna find her annoying. Because Giselle, as much as I don't like her, doesn't like she didn't like Karen. She doesn't like loud.
Yeah. Yeah. Like center of attention.
Right. Because
Or
she's the
like
center of
attention
Yes.
seeking.
Yeah. Because her
Yeah,
best
with-
friend is Robin. So freaking
That's
watching
that on
paint
that.
dry. Yeah.
Yeah. But I am excited. I feel like obviously, like I said, it's gonna be nostalgic. It's gonna be great. But again, feel a little bad for the girlies on the RV.
Yeah, it's a little like shitty.
Yeah.
Not luxurious.
Unless it's like the biggest RV. I mean, and like what is it? Twin size beds? Like are they
Yeah,
gonna
that's
have
a
all
lot of people in one RV.
There's a lot of people. So I wonder if they're going to be like staying when they stop in cities, staying for the night in like a really nice hotel.
Because
like
you cannot tell me that they're going to sit and sleep on an RV for however long it takes. If you're driving from California to New York, that's
it's
at
going to
least
take
a
like
week
2
drive.
weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's going to be a lot.
That's crazy.
I know. But I am
Okay.
excited. Yeah.
When does that come out? Did you tell us?
So they haven't even started filming yet. Oh, and we didn't even
my
say
God, you're
the biggest
kidding.
part. No, I think it's filming soon, but we didn't say the biggest part is that this is like Nene leaks, which ironically we did speak about last week, like her
Yes.
coming back to Bravo, and then it was like just announced. But this is like Nene's foot back on the door onto Bravo because she is going to be a part of the stop in Atlanta.
I love that.
I
And
also
Andy
saw
is so happy to have her back too. Like, come on, you guys, there's hope.
Andy's so happy, Nene's so happy. Everybody's so happy to have Nene back. I also saw a rumor, I don't know if this is true, of course, you guys know I love a rumor, but that Nene and Kim Zolciak have been communicating and working on a little
lie.
reunion between themselves. Listen,
If
they need the
Melissa
money,
and
honey.
If Melissa and Teresa can do it, so can Nene and Kim. And you know what? Those two girls actually did like each other.
They did. Yeah.
They had fun together.
I agree.
Melissa and Teresa never liked each other.
I
There's
know.
no love lost there. Kim and Nene, that's a good time.
I would love that. And like, Kim needs the check.
She does. She needs to pay Ariana back.
Did you see the clip that I posted of Bethany saying that like this was her idea?
No.
Oh my God. Like this is when Bethany like
What,
really
Ultimate
loses
Girls
me.
Trip?
So she's like, I pitched this idea to Bravo so long ago about me and Nene doing a road trip. That was the idea. And
Okay, so
someone in the
that's
comments was like,
nothing at
yeah,
all.
yeah, Bethany. And it was going to be called Ebony and Ivory, like you psycho. Like that's what she wanted to call it. And where it was like
No,
going
she didn't.
around.
Did she
No, Nikki.
actually say that?
She'd apparently that's what like she pitched the show as, and basically she didn't go into this much detail, but the idea was that like Nene was gonna take her around and show Bethany like all of like the places she likes to go and like basically culture Bethany, and then Bethany was gonna take Nene around and show her
Bergdorf's?
this is where I like to get my tuna salad.
It's sick.
This is where I like to get my seaweed crackers.
And then she was gonna culture Nene.
I can't. So the comments were just like ripping her apart. Like, okay, Bethany, it was actually like, just because you said you're going to go on a road trip, that's not you pitching the idea for this entire show, walk down memory lane. It's just like, she does it for the clicks, like for the views, but it's like, that is what makes her she loses me. Like some of it's funny, but this is like, okay, really, you're reaching here.
That's a little egotistical.
Yeah, which she is. And she's probably a little butthurt that like she can't be a part of it because she was a huge part of the franchise. Like her life started there.
Is there a world where Bethany and Andy reconnect?
No. I think Andy seriously hates her so much. Because like she's slandered
Yeah.
Andy's name, their name. She's tried to like come for them. Remember the whole Raquel thing when she was doing like a reckoning, a Bravo
Yes.
reckoning? Like she was
Yes.
coming for their neck. So no,
And
like there's nothing
Bethany doesn't care and Andy doesn't care.
there. Totally. It's over.
We're all good.
Okay, that was all I had for news. Let's
Okay.
get into some TV recs because let me start with I attempted to watch the movie People We Meet on Vacation. Do you know that?
Yes,
Okay.
it's a book.
It's a book that like a really beloved book about
Yeah.
like a young couple that were friends and it's kind of like friends to lovers. I could not finish the movie.
Who were the actors? Popular or no? It's okay.
Tom
Don't
Blythe,
hurt yourself.
Tom Blythe, and then Emily Bader. I also just feel like it was almost a little too like corny for me.
Okay.
And I like corny, but I was like, this. It seems like a little.
You like
and again,
corny.
people. It wasn't porny.
Not
It
not
seemed
enough
like
porn for the corn.
not enough porn for the corn, and almost like a little too like. I don't know. People are loving it. Like they're calling
Really?
it like an amazing rom-com. It's getting really good feedback. So I'm like, does anybody else feel the same way? Like, is it just because like I was in my manic state? Like, do I need to give it another chance?
Watch you while
I was
you're
in my
ovulating.
rage era. Yeah. And but that just reminded me
I'm gonna
that
try it though because I'm like up all hours of the night. So
Yeah,
I
there you
like
go.
I love to start a 9:30 p.m. movie.
But what I wanted to say is that Emily Bader, the main actress, she plays Poppy. She just got cast to portray Mia Hamm in a movie that's coming out about
Wow.
the 1999 Women World Cup. And she looks so much like her.
Does she?
Oh my God, like incredible casting.
Can I just say, was Mia Hamm like everything to you growing up?
That was like, I feel like that was so much of our youth was like
Isn't
Mia
that
Hamm.
so funny?
I know. So then I was like, wait, Mia Hamm, like, why were we obsessed with her? And I guess like the movie, they're making a movie about the 1999 Women's World Cup. And I guess why it was like so iconic was because one, it was against China. Two, they played into overtime and the score was still 0-0. So the game ended in like a penalty shootout.
Oh,
And that's
wow.
how US won
what year?
the world 1999.
Wow.
And that's
like,
how the US won the World Cup.
that's when we're developing. Like memories are forming now.
Yeah.
So like Mia Hamm.
And Mia Hamm had like a huge Nike brand deal, which at
She
the
just
time,
so good. Did she win the
She-
shootout?
no, she didn't win the shootout, but she was co-captain of the team. And I think she just kind of like became the face of like women's soccer because everybody loved her. Like all the players loved her too. And she had this huge brand deal, which at the time there wasn't like all these women athletes getting all these brand deals. So she just became like the inspo, like the it girl for like women's sports.
Sick.
And she's
Was
like
Bendit, like,
gorgeous.
Beckham, like that was in our youth too, but that had
Yeah.
nothing to do with Mia Hamm. That was just
That
like
had-
soccer adjacent.
Yeah, I think that had to do with David Beckham.
Oh, like Bendit, like Beckham.
Yeah.
Guys,
I think that.
I'm grieving. Okay.
But yes, that was like around the same time where it was like that movie was everything.
Yes.
Also, Stick It. A lot of women in sports. That was the gymnastics one.
I don't know if I ever saw that one.
Oh, you should watch Stick It. Wow. It was incredible. Okay, the next rec that I have is Andrew and I watched a movie on Netflix that just came out. It's called The Rip, and it's with Boston Hotties, Matt Damon, and Ben Affleck.
Oh my god.
And while I do
And Lisa Barlow?
I wish.
know
No,
you
but
do.
there was like it was okay. How can I explain this? If you want to watch it, skip ahead a couple of minutes because I don't want
Wait,
to
I
like.
do.
Okay,
You're
I'm not
gonna ruin
gonna
it?
spoil anything, but I don't want to like get in your head about what I noticed in the movie because overall I really liked it a lot. Like it was a good movie. Andrew and I watched it together. We both enjoyed it. Can I just say?
Go ahead. You can say.
Okay, but if anybody watched it, do you just like feel like something was a little off with the movie? Because when the movie starts, it just like gets right into it. Like they raw dog you right into the movie. And for the whole movie, like literally like every 20 minutes, I had to keep having to pause and like talk through what was happening in the movie. I was like, okay, Andrew, so I think like what just happened was that
Oh,
they're
so it like
doing
wasn't
this.
clear, or was it just too
Yes.
much action happening?
It wasn't like, it was just like, it started and it didn't stop to the end. It was like boom, 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 boom. It just like took off, but there wasn't a lot of like explanation. Like
Mm,
things just kept like escalating, escalating. And I was like, wait a second. Like, how do we get here? How do we get out? What's going on?
that's a lot, yeah.
It was just like a little hard to follow. But
So do
again, I
you
did like it.
recommend,
I do
or
recommend it because I
and
did like it. And I love,
one
it was
one
a
more time,
good,
what's the name? The
it's called The Rip.
the Rip.
And basically what it's about, it's an action thriller about a task force that raids stash
Task.
houses. But you're constantly trying to figure out like who's there, like in earnest, doing the right thing, and who's like a bad cop.
Okay.
And I love like good cop, bad cop. Like I love movies like that. So I did really enjoy it, and it is very like twisty, but with that comes confusion. So I don't know.
Go into that with that in mind.
Yeah, just like really pay attention, I guess.
Oh God, okay. So I won't be watching that. I'll watch People We Meet on Vacation.
Yeah, you don't have to pay attention to that one. Do you have any
Did
TV recs?
I started His and Hers, I believe it's called.
Oh my God, we started that too.
I really am liking it.
I think we only watched the first
I only watched
episode.
the first one too. I don't know where I saw the recommendation. But it's basically like kind of murder mystery. There's a dead body in the woods. There's a cop who's there. There's a reporter who has a relationship with the cop, and it's just kind of all messy, and we're trying to figure out what happens. Like I really haven't gotten that far, but I am very interested, and that is one that you can watch with your significant other.
Yes, which is very important.
Yes. You
'Cause
have to categorize like
yeah, you
and
guys
plan your
know.
time accordingly.
Yes. But we started that too, and I am enjoying it as well. So next
Great.
week, we'll give you our full, I guess, breakdown and if we liked it or not.
Okay.
Okay, so upcoming
DV.
TV.
DVR.
Upcoming, am I
Okay,
okay?
you got it. One more time.
Upcoming TV. It's a really big week for Netflix this week because we talked a while ago about how Netflix is rebooting Star Search, and
Yes.
that begins this Tuesday, and it's live. So it's
Oh,
going to be
wow.
Tuesday and Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, and the judges are Jelly Roll, Sarah Michelle Gellar,
Oh my God.
and Chrissy Teigen.
Okay. Okay.
So they started off strong. But basically, it's like Star Search. So they're just trying to find like it's like stand-up comedian, dancers, singers, like any type of performer, and then you're gonna be able to live vote on Netflix. So like you won't have to
Wow.
text a number. Like you could vote on the app, like on Netflix.
Oh wow. Like on your TV.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Like if you're in the app, like which is the only thing they have,
Right, like on your TV, like not on
yeah,
your phone.
yeah, you can vote. Yeah, isn't that?
Oh
And then I think
wow.
Wednesday is gonna be like the like reveal of the votes.
Okay, can I just say Sarah Michelle Gellar looks so fantastic. She is another one that's just aging with grace. Like
Obsessed.
looks phenomenal, but looks so natural.
I know.
Like
I'm
I
excited to
love
have.
when, and then you have Chrissy Teigen. I love when people are just like naturally aging and
I
not doing
totally
too much.
agree.
I love a little Botox. I mean, haven't done it clearly, but need to. If I had any money, I would. But I do like a natural age. Like, don't fuck your face up.
Yeah.
Like,
Like
can
we
just
want you to look
quickly
like you.
talk about somebody who is fucking their face up? Jessie
Who?
from Mormon Wives.
Oh,
What is she
no.
doing to herself?
But she did just post like an 8-minute video, like asking people like not to comment on it. So like
Oh, great.
I do feel bad like saying anything. I feel like she's going through something,
I'm
and
not commenting on like the progress of her face. I understand that her face looks different than it's gonna look once everything settles. But to me, I'm like, you're a beautiful girl. Stop
yeah,
doing things to your face.
I know.
A thing
But
after thing after thing after thing. You're so
I,
young. To me, when people start doing too much to their face, they look old. And you're just defeating everything that you're trying to do.
it makes me think of Danity Kane, not Danity Kane.
Aubrey
Aubrey
O'Day.
O'Day said that there was a time period where she was like so much filler, 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 filler. She thought like she looked amazing, and like
Yeah.
all of the comments would just be flooded with girl, what are you doing to your face? Too much filler, stop the filler. And she was like really offended by it at first. But then she like noticed, like she saw an older picture of herself and she noticed how different she looked. And she'd
Yeah.
like dissolved most of it, if not all of it, because she was like, oh my God, like it did get so out of control. So while like I was upset, like seeing all these comments like about the way I looked, like she's like, I needed to be called out. Like it was too much. And
Yeah.
she's like, I looked so much older than I was. Like I just want to look like myself. But Jesse's not getting filler. She's getting like procedures.
But she did say that whatever procedure she got is different than filler because it's kind of like filler, but less like it doesn't migrate, which is also like you're kind of experimenting now, which I
Yeah,
don't love. And beauty standards change so fast.
I know.
In 5 years, these big lips, they're not going to be cute anymore. They're not everything that people are doing, they're not going to be what the next standard is.
And I wonder if it's also like a brand partnership because that's when it starts to get messy when
Oh,
like you
mm-hmm.
take,
Tana
when you like,
Mojo.
yeah, like when brands reach out to you to do like certain cosmetic procedures, like in exchange for a video or
Yeah.
whatever it is, it's like, yeah, I'll try it. I'll try it. But like, you don't know what it is. Like,
That's
I'm
everybody
not,
with their veneers.
yes, I'm not saying that's what's going on, but it just seems like Jessie is going through something. She doesn't like what she sees in the mirror. She's trying to fix it and like
Yeah,
she'll
that's
figure it
sad.
out. She'll figure it out like in her own time. It's one of those things where like if people keep making comments, it's only going to like bury you deeper in a hole that you just have to like let her live her life and she will figure out like if she's happy with it, if she's not, she'll change it. Like she just has to figure this out. Like this is what she wants to do, she's going to do it. So let's just like kind of support her and not make her feel
Yeah.
shitty about it.
I just like think like as a mother of a daughter, like what would she tell her daughter if like her daughter felt like she needed to get all these changes to her face? She would probably tell her you're beautiful. Like
Yeah,
I
of
feel like
course.
people aren't coming at her in a way that's like, "Oh my God, you're so ugly. Like what are you doing?" It's like, "What are you doing? Like you're beautiful." Like,
But I feel like it's kind of like Khloe Kardashian, where when
you're
she
so
first
right,
came on the
Brie.
show, so many comments were like, oh my God, you're ugly, your
You can't
nose, you're
win.
this. Yeah, you can't win. So then you're just like, oh my God, I never noticed that. But like now everyone's saying that it must be true. Let me
And then
fix
guess
it.
what? She lost all this weight and now she's too skinny. So like
Exactly.
what can you do?
It's very similar where it's like it's hard to not let those comments affect you and then again you do something about it and then now they don't like what you did. So
Hmm.
she's not going to win. She's just going to do what she wants to do and let's just,
I do appreciate her being upfront and honest and
I
like
agree.
showing us what the process is because makes me not want to do it. But like when Tamara did that whole peel on her face and was like showing us, I was like, God damn,
I know. That was crazy.
crazy.
I know. I would love to do a peel though. Oh my
I
God.
I just want a facial. Like Brie, you've been talking about
Yeah, you
facials
need a
and
facial.
I need to go and get one.
Yeah. That's what you should do. Put it on your
Okay.
list. Okay, next thing coming to Netflix this week is on Wednesday, the 21st, we have the Elizabeth Smart documentary, Kidnapped.
Oh my God, I cannot wait.
I know. So
One
I will
part, multiple
definitely.
parts. What do we have?
Oh, I'm not sure. I think
Okay.
it's 3 parts, but
Okay.
I
I'm
don't know
happy
for
about that.
sure.
I'm like so interested about that. And I
Me
will
too.
say, like, do you sleep with your windows open?
No.
Like
I'm on a
that
second floor, but no, I'm not insane. Everything's locked all the time.
isn't that nuts? Like
Yeah.
what I love to sleep with a little breeze. I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, you can't.
I cannot. I check my kids if I, like when I let my house burp, when I burp my house, I then have to go and psychotically check all the locks
I know.
and make sure that everything is locked.
Yeah, so no one comes and like grabs you by the ankles.
So if you don't know who Elizabeth Smart is, she was somebody who was kidnapped from her home when she was a child
Yeah, child.
and forced to live out in the woods until she was finally rescued. And it's the craziest story. And now she's a motivational speaker and speaks all about her experience. And I'm interested to, because do you know when that happened?
I don't know, 2001 maybe?
So we weren't like, oh, okay.
No, we were pretty young. We were
Okay.
young.
So I was like, where were we at in the times? You know,
Yeah.
we are just like traumatized by everything that
Yeah.
happened in our youth.
I feel like we were young.
Yeah.
And then the next thing we have coming to Netflix, the biggest thing that I am most excited for is the live streaming of Skyscraper with Alex Honnold, the free climber, who's going to be climbing live on Netflix at 8 p.m. Eastern, Friday, the 23rd. He's going to be climbing a 101-story skyscraper in Taipei, which is one of the tallest buildings in the world. No nets, no harness, nothing to keep him safe, or if he falls to save him, like just climbing up a freaking glass building. Live.
Sick.
Yeah, really, like,
No, like I'm not okay with that.
I know, I was talking to one of my brothers about it, and he was like, and I feel like I said this too, where it's like, I'm sure he's done it so many times.
He's confident.
He's confident, but like, there's still 1%. Like, you can't account for
100%.
everything happening.
There's more than 1% that something could go wrong.
But
A
I'm just
gust
saying,
of
like,
wind
in
comes,
his,
a
yeah,
bird comes and flies in your face. Like anything out of the ordinary. Anything.
anything. I know.
Oh,
You sneeze.
an airplane comes by
Yes.
and like
Yeah.
is loud and startles you.
Yep.
People are cheering down below. Like there's so many outside forces that you can't control. That's so scary and so crazy.
So scary. I will be watching live, but yeah, very nervous and like sending all the good thoughts to Alex Honnold and his family because this must be a very stressful week for them.
I wonder, have we seen any clips of him like practicing? I would assume he's practicing.
I saw one little clip of him talking to somebody maybe from CNN. He was like, "Yeah, I feel pretty confident." Like you watch the documentary, like you know his demeanor. He's kind of like, "Yeah, I feel like it's fine." Like so nonchalant
I wonder if his
about
kids
it.
are going to be there because when he did Free Solo,
Yeah.
he was just started dating his girlfriend, who is now his wife, and you
Yeah.
said he has two daughters, which
Two daughters.
adds such a crazy other
know.
layer to this. I really didn't think he was even going to marry the girl
I
that he
know.
was dating. I thought for sure he was just going to be single forever and be okay with that because he just wants to live his life and live his passion.
I feel like knowing what we know from Free Solo, like because it's gonna be live, I just feel like there's gonna be no like he's not gonna want anybody there. Like he's not gonna want a crowd. He's not gonna want it to be like that sort of thing where people are like gathered around behind a fence, like watching him climb. Like I feel like
But
he's
can
gonna
you
want.
control that? I mean, you're in a city in Taipei.
I know, but I'm sure they can push it back like to some degree, and also they have to because if he does fall, can't be that close. Do you know what I mean?
Knock on wood, 1,000
Knock on
times.
wood. But yes, I will be watching that live.
Woo!
Yeah.
Classic.
Scary. Okay, that's all I have for upcoming TV Rex. A lot of stuff.
Wonderful.
That's like not even including everything that is actually airing right now, which, as you guys know, is insane. It's a lot,
But
but
at least we're back to just one episode of Traitors now.
you know,
right?
like I do love 2 episodes.
Of course.
It's good to get like if there's a cliffhanger, you get the answer.
Yeah.
Do you want to do Tell Me Lies theories first?
Sure.
Because we watched the first 3 episodes of Tell Me Lies, which I think
So happy that it is back. Like the way that I didn't know that I needed the show to come back. And if you have not watched, this is season 3. There are 2 other seasons, obviously, if you can figure it out. You have to watch it. It's nothing that's gonna you have to catch up on 6 seasons.
Yeah.
It's so good, but it's also very dark and
it
it's
is dark.
based on college kids, so it's like you feel like you're so far removed from them, but it's so good.
And it's getting even darker and darker. Like season 3 just like started off like from the jump with insanity.
Like fuck Steven.
I had my friend Megan watch it. She just finished season 2. And before she started, she was like, obviously, like, I hate Steven, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, but like, I kind of hate Lucy too. Like,
Oh, hated Lucy.
I feel like season 2, they were both
Yeah.
like dirty, you know? But now, oh my
feel
God, like
so bad
prayers
for
for
her.
Lucy. Like, oh my God, like she needs our help. She needs to be rescued. Like, she
No.
is in such a crazy situation. Like, she is effed. Steven is a deranged, demented fuck. And the fact that the writers could come up with this, because the first season was based off the book.
Yeah.
So everything after that is just the writers.
Wow, that's interesting.
I know. And actually, Emma Roberts produced the show. Like, she's like a
Yes.
big bookworm and she got the rights to it. So she's attached to it as well. But it's episode 3 was actually so dark that I'm glad there wasn't any more episodes after it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, okay, I have to take a break because this is really going down a dark path.
And like what Steven is unraveling, you guys. He is when we started, he was with Lucy. Oh, well, then he found out. This is all spoilers, you guys. So if you haven't watched at
Fast
all,
forward.
if you're interested in watching the past seasons or you haven't caught up to this, we're talking the first 3 episodes of season 3.
Yeah, fast forward like 10 minutes.
Evan tells Steven, his best friend, that he slept with Lucy, his girlfriend. And Steven is now deranged and losing his mind and just taking everything out on Lucy and just making it his life's mission to ruin this girl.
I read an interview that the creator did. She said that Steven is the type of person where, like, he will try to convince himself that, like, oh, well, if you just told me, if you were just
Right.
honest with me, I could have moved on from it. If you just told me from the beginning, I would have been fine with it. But it's such a lie, like, that just, like,
Such a
catapults
lie.
him even further. And, like, there's guys like that.
Even the
That,
way
like,
that he's obsessed with his sister. His
yes.
sister, the last season, heard the voicemail that he left for Lucy, which was fucking awful and disgusting and so toxic. And now his sister wants nothing to do with him. And he's trying to like get his sister back and prove that he's not the bad guy instead of taking accountability and just saying, like, yeah, we're in this toxic relationship. Like, he still is not seeing anything that he's doing. And so he forced Lucy to record a video because it was either she records this video admitting that she lied about being raped, or he's going to tell Brie, her best friend, that she fucked her
Boyfriend
Brie's boyfriend.
at
Yeah.
the time. Yeah.
Were they dating at the time?
So Brie and Evan, I'm pretty sure were dating at the time, but
Ugh,
Lucy and Steven weren't dating.
yikes.
Or I think like maybe Evan thought like they were broken up or gonna break up or they got into a fight or something like that. But I think they were together. And like then the next day, like they got back together.
And looking back, like, obviously, like, Lucy being in it, it's like, oh my God, Brie is gonna hate me forever. But I feel like if she would have just told her,
I know.
it would have just been over and done with. But instead, she gave Steven all of this power over her.
Yep.
And now she is double screwed.
And also, it's only making Steven even more angry because it's like, wow, I'm gonna
You're
make
obsessed
you
with
do
Brie.
this. Yeah, you're still choosing Brie over everything. Like you didn't even care. Like, did you even care about me? Did you even
Right.
love me? That you're willing
He's
to go this far?
so jealous of their
Yes,
relationship.
so jealous of their relationship. But this brings us to like one of the biggest theories or that people are discussing is before Bree's about to walk down the aisle, we see her listen to the voicemail of Stephen calls her, plays her the voicemail of Lucy admitting that she slept with Evan. And we all think like, oh, well, the
Which is
wedding's
so
off.
sick too, because this is X amount of years down the line. Like
Yeah.
years and
Like
years
8
and
years
years.
later, I
And this
feel like.
loser is still obsessed with Lucy and just taking her down. Like, what a freak.
Well, that's where like the theories come in is like, so she listens to the voicemail and then you think she's not going to walk down the aisle, but she basically turns to Lucy and she says like, I'm a horrible person. You wouldn't even believe it. Like, I'm probably the worst person you know.
Hmm.
And people are speculating like, what does Brie do that brings her to the point where one, she's so unfazed by hearing this voicemail, and two, what'd she do? And like, why was that her reaction? Why did she still walk down the aisle? Like, what? And also, like, how did her and Evan even get to the point where they're getting married?
Right.
Like, it's so layered. I don't know if you have any theories about it.
I don't, but Brie is so layered, like you're saying. Like, Brie has so many different avenues that this could go. It could be Alex, this new
Yep.
character that we see. It could be Steven that she had a relationship with. It could be Oliver, the
Yep.
teacher. Like, what happened with who? Did she hook up with Steven? Did she do something bad with Evan, like against Evan? What are your theories and what are you seeing?
Well, in this article that I read again with the creator, she said that this season, like we are gonna learn. There's so much unknown about Brie and about Evan, and we're gonna learn so much about them. And I actually feel like this is Evan's origin story. Like we think Evan is just like this
An
squeaky
angel.
an angel, and I'm not saying that this is true. This is just like my working theory. Really doesn't have like I don't know how this connects, but I think that maybe Evan is like because no one in the show is good. You
Hmm.
think they're good, they all come out to be bad. So
Even
I
Brie,
think
who we
even
love.
Brie, I know who I still love no matter what.
I love.
But I think that we are gonna see where like Evan starts to unravel. Maybe he like does something, or he's not as good as we think he is. I did see a theory on Reddit, and this is kind of a good theory. Somebody wrote, I should have written down their name to give them credit, but from their words, they wrote, they think that Brie is in cahoots with Steven and they're secretly involved, and she's marrying Evan to have access to his money.
That's
and that
so crazy.
Steven plays the voicemail for her before she walks down the aisle to be like, remember, Evan's not a good guy. So if you're thinking of backing out, just remember he fucked your best friend in college. Like, you need to walk down the aisle and like seal the deal and like so that you can get his money, because maybe Evan like fucks her over in some sort of way and now she's like marrying him somehow to take him down
But
because
what
she
does that have to
gives.
do with her saying she's the worst person and what she did was like the worst thing ever?
Well, one, because she's marrying Evan like for his money, and that's not a nice thing to do. Like, she's actually
But I
marrying
don't
him to
think
like
Brie
take him
would do
down.
that.
Well, we don't know,
I
but
think
I
that whatever Brie did is not innocent, but that she's not the bad guy. I still think that she's going to be the victim in whatever it is that she thinks she's the worst
well,
person ever.
another theory is that Steven showed Brie the video of Lucy admitting she lied about SA.
Hmm.
At that same time, Steven tells her like she slept with Evan and look at this video I have of her. Lucy's not a good person. Brie is like so filled with rage that she releases the video of Lucy, which I'm
Oh,
sure ruins her college.
right. So upcoming, she's going to release
Yes.
the video.
But Steven takes the fall for the video so that now he has something to hang over Bree's head. Like, look,
That to
I
me makes
covered
much
for
more
you.
sense than the money
Yeah.
situation.
Those are two theories that I saw that I was like, either way, Steven's involved.
I know, he has to be.
Yeah, he is, of course. Also, just in case this was unclear for anybody else, but at the end of episode 3, we
'Cause I
see
missed
that
it.
Diana has a positive pregnancy test. And I was like, oh my God, who could the father be? So I'm looking up again.
But
I
it's
read
also,
this.
is it her pregnancy tests?
Well,
Is
I
it
read
Pippa's?
in this article, the creator basically says, like, it's Steven. Like, they said that, like,
But
they
how long, when
wanted
was the last time that
Diana.
they hooked up?
I don't know. And maybe it's not, like, because she didn't say, like, it's Steven's baby, but she did say Diana, like, just got away from the group and they needed to, like, do something to her that, like, ties her back to this messy fucking group
What do you mean? She has
and brings.
Pippa.
No, I know, but I mean, like, in a way where it's like you wanted to get away from it so bad and now you're tied to the group forever, assuming that it's Steven's baby.
Yeah, but I think that that's like she does have a tie already. And it's just that like
Yeah.
she is in love with Pippa.
I know. Which I
And is
love
it
that for
just
them.
so obvious that it would be Steven's baby? But that's like
I know.
everything that they show. It's like, oh my God, is it so obvious that like Brie was hooking up with Steven and that's why she's the worst person ever? Is it so obvious that Steven would be uh Diana's baby daddy? Like,
I know. I don't know. Or is it so obvious that, like, I feel like they want us to think that Brie and Wrigley are going to hook up, but is that too obvious that
no,
it's
I
not
don't
going to
think that
happen?
they are.
I know.
I
Oh,
think
that's,
they're just like vibing on a different.
yeah, they're just connecting as friends. But
Yeah,
you never know with the show. And
you
what's your
never
read
know.
on Alex? Like, a lot of people are like, good guy, bad guy, good guy, bad guy.
I think he's like so cute. I
Yeah, he's
don't
really
even
cute.
care.
To me, he kind of is giving me like stalker vibes.
Thing.
Yeah, like I think he came
On
back to
Brie.
this. Yeah, on Brie, he came back
Yeah,
here. He's
because
like,
what are you doing? Like you
how are you
old
just
loser, just
how
dealing drugs in your apartment.
and like how do you just like happen to be there? First of all, his
Mm,
apartment's really nice. How do you just happen to be where Brie is going to college, and you just
right.
happen to be in a position where like you are in
Know
front of
her,
her? You
and
get
she
to.
doesn't know you.
Yes, like he's giving me stalker vibes for sure.
Mm.
Like he's back for revenge or to prove a point or something. Like something happened in that foster home. He's either gonna like unlock some memory for Brie, like he's
Well,
there on a mission.
that's the big thing is that like Brie has no memory. Is like millennial or truly like I feel you, sister. Um, and that yeah, like some of these locked memories are from the trauma of the foster homes that she was in, possibly with Alex. Um, but again, like, or is it that he's like a good guy,
Yeah.
kind of positioned as a bad guy as a drug dealer, but
Mm.
he's really a good guy who's trying to protect Bree from what's happening. Like, we don't know. It
We
could
don't
be
know.
one end of the spectrum or the complete opposite, that he's like an evil stalker.
Also, the husband, the creator's husband, who we know, Tom Ellis, who plays the professor, I think he said like in an interview over the summer that this season was written to be the last.
Oh, wow.
And the creator again it was asked if this is the last season, and she did say like in the article like she wrote the season where like
It
it
could end.
all comes together. Like it could end. I feel like she probably wants it to end because like it's going to be a perfect show. Let's
Right.
just tie it up that way. But the network, they want money. If they want to drag it out, like I don't think she has something written for like the future of everybody's lives after this. So I do kind of hope they just like, how long can you keep up
Totally,
with the
Brie.
toxicity?
I completely agree. Would not be mad if they ended it at this season because at this point they're going to be leaving college. Like, and then we have them at Brie and Evan's wedding. So we
Yeah,
see them in
exactly.
college. Let's finish it up there. We
Yep.
see them at the wedding. Like we don't need to now move on into adult lives.
I
Hopefully,
totally agree.
after the wedding, they all see who's who and either
Yep.
decide to stay friends or like bye.
And she did
And
say
that's
like
that.
she like wraps it all up. Like the season ties it all together. So
Great. I love that.
I love that too. Hulu, like, don't ruin it. Like,
Yeah.
let's just keep it as like a great show. This is not and also like let's let these actors and actresses like do whatever the fuck they want. Like, you
Yeah.
don't want it to be
Not
like
trap them.
Riverdale where everyone's miserable. They're all
Completely.
dating. Like,
Yep.
that's only gonna last for so long. Like, let's just
So
keep it
Riverdale,
as it is.
Brie. Oh my
Yeah,
God. Even the fact that everybody's dating is so
you know,
Riverdale.
so Riverdale.
So true.
Yeah,
What a great show in like the first couple seasons, and then we went real downhill.
I know. It's real downhill. Like, we don't need that to happen here. Let's keep it a perfect three
Yes,
seasons and move on. Okay,
agree.
do we want to discuss Traitors?
I do, just in the sense that I did not watch episode 4. I told you, Brie, I made a mistake, and I just like picked up where
Oh
you
yeah.
left off, which was the middle of episode 5. So I didn't see, spoiler alert, you guys, Tiffany or Monet go home.
Tiffany and Monet go home, and Caroline Stanberry.
Oh my gosh. Tiffany didn't know who she was. Monet, I'm not familiar with either. So,
Tiffany's from Big Brother.
yeah, I don't.
Loved her on Big Brother. Loved her on this show. She got banished. Like they thought she was a traitor, and her banishment, Nikki,
Oh.
was like actually so sad.
Why did they think that?
I feel like it's been pretty controversial. Like, I don't think she was on anybody's radar, but then fucking Colton was like, guys, I'm telling you, Tiffany is a traitor. And when they
Colton's
got to
gonna
the,
go soon.
he has to.
He's being
When
very sus and like a little too loud.
when they got to the round table, Colton just starts like coming for Tiffany and like saying why he thinks she's a traitor. And I don't know what episode this was on, but Kristen Kish like read Colton so hard. She said that Colton basically just picks like a popular name or like a loud person and then just like reverse engineers like why they could be a traitor. So like he doesn't have any actual facts for why he thinks somebody's a traitor. He just like picks a name and then convinces himself and
Right.
everybody else that they are a traitor. So like he went so hard for Tiffany. She literally started like crying. She was like, "Listen, I'm telling you guys like I'm a faithful, like I'm here because like I need the money. Like I really am like a faithful." It was so sad, and he like did not give a fuck, and like everybody voted her out, and she was a faithful.
Damn.
I know. And then like you would think that he would feel bad about that. He did not feel bad at all. You know, like it's a game.
The worst.
The next round table, he's coming for
Monet.
no, Monet got killed by the traitors because Monet
Oh, okay.
said to Candace he thinks that Lisa might be a traitor.
Wow.
So like right away, like Candace was like, I was the only one that was there. I don't think he told anybody else. Like he's got to go because he's already
Wow.
onto it.
Great.
You know.
I love
And like
Candace as a traitor.
I love all the traitors.
I
Like
do. I do. I think
amazing
Rob
traitors.
is a fantastic traitor because he's giving Dylan Efron like that cute little like innocent guy that like
But he's a
everybody just
snake.
loves. Yes, literally.
Snake in
And
the grass.
figuratively.
Yeah.
But they changed it up and they're like, yeah, let's make him a traitor.
I love it. He's so smart. He's so clever. Like I think he's gonna winner takes all. Like he's gonna be the last traitor at the end. He's gonna take all the money. They're gonna be
Everybody
fucking
loves
shocked.
him. Everybody
Everyone
loves
loves
him.
him.
Natalie loves him. Rinna loves him. Like
He basically said
everybody.
like he's just kind of trying to like play dumb, like
Mm-hmm.
and I posted this on Threads, but for some reason like the faithfuls don't realize that the people that are being the loudest and the most vocal are not the traitors, at least not at the beginning.
Of
They're all
course.
they're all being quiet, they're all playing it cool because
Yes.
you don't want to be suspected. So
But
Every
it's
round
also,
table, it's like, why are we going for the loudest person? They're clearly not a traitor, you dummies.
which would make my antennas rise on Rinna because it's like, why is this bitch not being so loud? You're the
Nikki,
loudest person in the room 99% of the time, but you're being awfully quiet now. That's a
wait,
little
did you
sus.
not watch the end of the last episode?
No.
So, Michael Rappaport gets banished,
Yes.
and
I do
I
want to
think
talk about that.
I think he like got banished just because he's so fucking annoying.
Yeah,
Like I don't think
so
anyone thought he was a
annoying.
traitor. They're
Yep.
just like, please go away.
You have to just shut the fuck up. Sometimes it is like that. Like on
Like,
Survivor too. It's like I
yes.
literally can't live with you in my camp. Like you have to go.
But after that banishment, Colton says to Dorinda, he's like, I kind of think that Rinna might be a traitor. And I think
What Dorinda
Rob,
say?
oh, and Rob was, and Colton's like, because you know, she like normally like really loud and she's being really quiet, which seems like very unlike her. And Dorinda's like, yeah, you're right. Like, she is being kind of quiet. That is kind of weird. And Rob was in the room when he said that. So then when they go to the turret, Rob's like, Lisa, Colton is on to you. He said your name. And they're like, oh my God, like, I knew he was going to be a problem. He's got to go.
He does have to
But
go.
it ends on a cliffhanger because when they're in the turret, they don't know if anybody has a shield. So I feel like they might not kill anybody because if they try to kill
What,
Colton,
could they not?
so if you try to kill, I think you could choose like to not murder,
Oh wow.
or I think they were given the choice to not murder, like for this episode, and I think they're gonna not murder somebody because if they try to kill Colton and he has a shield and he doesn't go home, he's gonna know Rin is a traitor, and I don't know if they're gonna want to take that risk. Like
And then
it
he's probably
ends on
going
a
to know
cliffhanger.
that either Dorinda or Rob is a traitor too, because then how would Brennan have known?
Exactly. So what do you want to say about Michael Rappaport? Because a lot of drama around him this
A
week.
lot of chatter happening about him. And I wanted to kind of just talk and see, like, I know at the round table there was a lot of comments about him being homophobic towards Colton. And I wanted to know, like, your read on it because I don't know if this is, like, too controversial or not. But, like, to me, I don't know if it was, I wouldn't say, like, homophobic. Like, I don't think that Michael Rappaport was going after Colton in a way that was like he doesn't like gay people, but I do think that he was not outing him, but like using him not being out against him, which
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I don't like that either, but I actually don't think he was like
That's what a lot of
saying
people are saying.
anything about that at all. I think he was just saying like, look at how hard you're playing the game. Like you can obviously keep a secret. And
Or
as
is he
soon-
saying, yeah, you could keep a secret because you went on The Bachelorette and were a gay man,
it came off that way, but
which
once
is
they
like
said
not
that to
really
him,
okay. But we do know Colton is very toxic, has a very toxic
Yes.
background. So it's like,
but the reason why I don't think he meant it that way, because once they all told him, like, whoa, like, you really overstepped. Like, why would you say that? He
felt
was
bad.
like, he immediately, I think, genuinely seemed remorseful. He was like, no, 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 like, that's not at all what I meant. Like, I would never say that. And then even in his exit interview, he apologized again. Like, I actually do feel like he's just like puts his fucking foot in his mouth. He's like speaks without thinking. I don't think he meant it to be like that. It did come out the way, and I feel like once
Yeah.
they called him out, he like backpedaled so hard. He was like, "Oh
Because
shit!" Like
I
that
don't
didn't
think-
land.
I don't think he's homophobic, but it did remind me again about Survivor. I don't know if you don't watch Survivor, right?
I do, but I haven't watched like in the last couple of years.
Okay, well, years and years and years ago, there was a player Zeke, and
Oh,
he was
I did watch that
trans,
season.
and
Yes.
somebody on the tribe had found out that he was trans, and fucking outed him
I know,
in a
that
tribal
was sad.
council, saying like, "Oh yeah, you don't think he's a liar? He's trans," and
Yeah.
nobody on the tribe knew that, and the way that it was so fucking disgusting that
Yeah.
that person did that, which I do feel like it's a little different. Like you're saying, like I don't think Michael Rappaport's intent was to do that. However, like you should be careful with your choice in words and like, oh, you can hold a secret. It's like, oh, are you saying that because he was
Was in
closeted?
the closet. Yeah.
But
He's just a
not
fucking
saying at
idiot
all,
and
you
he had to
guys.
go.
Like I cannot stand Colton for a second. I needed Michael Rappaport to go. He was just too much, too loud, way too much. And the way that he eats his fucking food is disgusting.
Ew. Disgusting.
Brie.
So gross. Like I.
He put the plate to his mouth, opened it, and then started shoveling it in. There was no
He took
food
a
in the
caveman.
air. Yeah, it was disgusting. Disgusting.
I feel like Colton is playing so hard
Too
and he
hard.
thinks he's doing such a good job, but
Like,
he's
shut
gonna
the
be
fuck up a
kicking
little
himself in,
bit.
yeah,
Yeah.
just like be quiet. And also
Be a
I've seen
little
a lot of
quiet.
people say like now like Colton came for Tiffany and was so wrong about her and there's been like no repercussions. Like everybody's still following him. But Ron came for Portia at the first banishment and like no one's been able to forgive him since. Like
Yeah.
they just don't like Ron.
Mm.
They
I
just don't
don't
like
know
him.
why. Like, why?
I think
What's
he
not
I
to
think he
like?
knows they don't like him, so he doesn't talk to them.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
What is he from? Is he Big
He's a
Brother?
comedian
Oh, okay.
apparently. Yeah.
Apparently.
So, sorry
Sorry,
to
we
this
don't know
man.
you. Get on Netflix. We'll follow your special.
I say apparently way too much.
And do
But
you like tick out like me?
no, I'm like, oh my God, why do I? No, I'm like, why do I keep saying that? Like,
Oh,
anytime
I
I
just
edit
like,
something, I'm like, delete, delete, delete.
oh, no, anytime I hear apparently, it's apparently. Wait, I want to also think. I just watched Call Her Daddy with Avril Lavigne.
Oh,
This bitch was, speaking of Manic, Avril was freaking like, imagine a ball that you get like out of a 25-cent machine and you can
yeah.
bounce it. That was Avril just ding, 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 ding,
No.
ding, bouncing around the walls. Like, Manic. It's
What?
so enjoyable.
Oh, okay.
Alex Cooper obviously brought up the fact that, like, are you Melissa or are you Avril? She is so Avril, you
Of
guys. Like,
course.
not a question in my mind. Like,
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
bitch is Avril. She's like still the same Avril that she was when we were kids.
That's so funny. But
She's
like,
retired her tie though, but say like she just likes to party and drink beer and skateboard with her bros. Like, same skater boy.
that is so funny. Maybe I'll listen to it.
It was,
Uh,
you should.
any other traders thoughts?
I don't think so. I think Candace is doing a really good job. I am loving Rob, of course.
So
And
hot.
Rinna, I think, might be in trouble.
Yeah, Rin is in trouble. And I think that the traders, I think Candace and Rob are going to turn on her at the next banishment, at the next round table, because if people are onto her, like they have to
Yeah.
vote with the group.
Yeah.
I think Rin is going to be out
Is that the
next.
way it goes typically? Because I know last season of the Traitors, it was absolutely crazy, and Boston Rob was just like
Taking them all
voting off
out.
all the traitors.
Yeah. Usually
Typically, the traitors stick together.
they stick together as long
To
as
a
they
s-
can, but
yeah.
once someone's name is in the air, it's like, I'm so sorry.
Right.
Because if you try to spin it, then you look like a traitor.
Of course.
Yeah, so I think Rin is next to go.
All right.
Should we discuss Salt Lake City?
Sure. I have literally no thoughts. So if you have anything,
Okay, so we had part one of the reunion, and I feel like nothing really got like resolved. As soon as the reunion started, like Meredith and Whitney started fighting and screaming at each other over like Whitney being drunk at BravoCon. I don't care.
who cares?
Like, could not have cared less about that.
The only thing that I noticed from the reunion was that Andy could not have given a fuck less to be there. He literally didn't care the whole time. He was just like, yeah, 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 okay, okay, okay. Like, let's just like move on. Do you feel that?
I feel like because it opened with a fight, he was like, oh my,
Here we
is
go.
this how today's going to be? And he was like not clocked in for that type of vibe. Like, I think maybe he thought like he was going to meet John Mayer
Ease
for a
in.
burger at
No.
8:30, and he was there all night, you know?
We did not ease in. We just went in hard. Um,
Like, I feel like the big theme of this episode was like Heather being adamant that Lisa and Meredith like tag team together, but like Whitney and Heather tagged. It's like,
yeah,
again,
like, so
don't care.
what? Yeah, like, okay.
Friends.
100%. If
That's what we're gonna
somebody
fight about?
was attacking you, I wouldn't just sit there and let them attack you. I would jump in and say something.
And if you did, you would get mad that somebody didn't stand up for you.
Yeah, and not to mention that Lisa, oh my God, no.
It's like it's all confusing. Like
Whitney?
Meredith and Whitney are the same name.
Whitney and Heather do the same thing that Meredith
Exactly.
and Lisa do.
Also, I did feel bad that like part of the conversation was like, did Lisa not go to the first RV trip because she was getting a facelift? Was she getting work done? Like, was she lying about getting work done? She said she had threads, no facelift. And like all the women were like snickering behind her
Yeah.
back, like basically about like how the work was bad. And it's just like, okay, so if she
looks
didn't get
great.
work done, if she didn't get work done, you're just saying you don't like the way she looks and she's aging. And if she did get work done, you're saying it doesn't look good. Like either way, you're talking shit about the way she
There-
looks, and that just felt mean.
You know that I'm not a Meredith or a Lisa stan, but I did feel bad for them. Like, they're
Yes.
mean. They all just gang up against those two girls.
It is like Heather's mission. I don't know why. I don't know what turned, but it's Heather's mission to like either make Lisa and Meredith not be friends anymore
Yeah.
or to just like get them off the show because Heather tries so hard to control the narrative like of everybody. And I feel like she's trying to control how Lisa and Meredith like are perceived on the show. And it's
Heather
like she was
had
getting fucking loud at the end. It's like, calm down.
Heather had one good season and is like thinks that she is Salt Lake City's representative, and she is
Yes.
holding on to Lisa being mean to her that first season and in college, and just wants to like take her down.
But meanwhile, we saw at the beginning of the season she was up her butt, and I think we've said this a bunch of times. Like, was that all just a trick to take her down? Like, keep your enemies, your friends close and your enemies closer? Like, was that part of her master plan to just try to like destroy Lisa? But like, you can't take Lisa down. Like,
She doesn't care.
she doesn't care, and it is divided. Like, I do feel like people either love her or hate her. Like, I love Lisa. I think she's incredible TV. If she wasn't on the show, there would be a huge absence. Like, you would feel her missing if she wasn't there, like, for a whole
Totally.
season. Like, she was cracking me up this part of the reunion. She's like, of course I read Twitter. I was an early reader. I've been reading since I was 3.5. Obviously I read Twitter. It's like, what? Like, how does your brain even get there?
And Angie was like, "Well, I've been reading since I was 3." Like, that's what these girls do. It's so crazy.
It is so crazy. I also feel like Bronwyn was being very quiet. She's just like waiting her turn.
I love her.
And
She's my favorite.
I still like Bronwyn too. Even I'm very interested to hear Bronwyn address the Todd of it all. Also, this part, they were questioning Lisa about like what her business is. And honestly, like we all have that question.
Yeah.
And she didn't give an answer.
did.
Like being defensive about what your business does, like doesn't make you look better. Like it makes you look sketchier. Like, yeah, what do you like? You're not like an event planner, but it seems like you throw events, but you don't really throw. Like it's so confusing. She
She
owns
has businesses.
lounges,
Yes.
but it's like, what does your company do? Like, why are you in Sundance? What are you doing there?
She's making the events. Is she an
Right?
event planner?
But she's not. It's like a marketing group.
But is it that like she is an event planner but feels like event planner is not impressive enough to just say that you're an
Yeah.
event planner? Or
Or
are
do
you doing
like
something
event
shady?
planners hire her to like find sponsors and to
No.
like do you know I don't know.
Yeah, but that's like less than even being an event planner, I feel like.
But it would be like her company like, "Oh, we need alcohol, we need staff, we need."
Like, why can't you just say that?
But I don't know what it is. I'm just like trying
Right,
to
like
guess.
we don't know. None of us know, even after her explanation.
There was no explanation.
Right.
It was just like, "Why are you questioning me?" Well, it's like, "No, cuz nobody knows."
Yeah.
Okay, sorry guys. That's all I have for. I was like so preoccupied
Yeah.
by Traitors
Just
and
Andy like could not be bothered to be there. He was just
Yes.
like, okay, let's move on.
Wait, so speaking of moving on, you did or you didn't watch this most recent episode of Southern
not.
Charm?
Did
You
not.
did not. Okay, do you
No.
want me to say
Go
anything
for it.
about it?
Yeah, go. If you want, if you have
Okay.
any thoughts.
It's just going to be me like defending Sally for a
course,
couple
like-
minutes.
Sally and Lisa, ride or die. Go ahead. Hop off.
Okay. So, last episode Sally and Vanita have like they meet up and Vanita basically gives Sally an ultimatum. It's me or Craig. And Sally's like, "Well, I don't want to stop hanging out with Craig." So,
Right, like, let me figure it out for myself.
let me figure out for myself. And Vanita was like, "Don't call me when he fucks you over." She's like, "Okay, noted." So this episode, Sally is going to get chickens because her and Craig talked in the hot tub about getting chickens. And she like leaves the hot tub, orders the chicken coop, and like the next day is like picking up chickens. Like this girl is
Can
not
you
wasting any time.
Not relate though. Like,
Oh, of course. So Craig meets her there to pick out the chickens. And in the aisle of the chicken feed, Sally's like, "You know, we've been hanging out for like a month. Like, I really enjoy our time. And I just want to let you know, like, I like have feelings for you. Like, I'm catching feelings for you."
oh my god.
Nikki, the look on his face, he's like, "Well, I don't like see it that way. Like, you know, like we could be friends. Like, I'm enjoying being friends, but it's not like that for me." And she was like, "Okay, yeah, like I want to be friends. Let's be friends." Like she was probably mortified, but also like, "Okay, like then let's just be friends." But he got the ick so fucking hard. Like
Fuck him.
And then in her confessional, she's like, okay, well, like, why are you telling me to, like, come back to your house? Like, why am I in your
Literally.
hot tub? Also, like, I feel like they talked about how, like, they stayed in the hot tub late one night, then they went on, like, the golf cart and got breakfast. Like, they were
Yeah.
hanging out, I think, a lot more
Totally.
than what was showed. Like, for
Completely.
her to think there's something there. But, you know, people hate Salley, so they think
No.
she's, like, making it
I
up.
will say, like, obviously, if he wanted to hook up with you, you guys would have been making out in the hot tub. So that's your first
Yes.
signal that, like, he wasn't interested, but he probably was very misleading toward her.
And maybe she was like, oh, well, it's like nice to play it innocent for a little bit and like be friends first and get to know somebody. Like, you know,
Like,
maybe
I
she thought she
also
was doing something different there.
don't think that Salley, like, wanted Craig to be her husband. Like, she just wanted some makeouts in a hot tub. Leave the
That's
girl
what I think
alone.
too. And I think because maybe like she wasn't getting that, she was like, let me try this.
Chickens.
No, let me put it out there and see if maybe
Oh.
like he's just too dumb and like doesn't realize I'm
Yeah,
interested.
but I
Like,
don't
let
think
me
that's the
just tell
case.
him. But after that, like things get weird because then like Craig is like running to Austin and all the guys and saying like, hey, I don't know why Salley like told me she liked me. Like, it's kind of weird. I don't know what give her that vibe. Like, I was only hanging out with Salley and Charlie because I wanted to, like, get to Charlie. I don't know
What a
why Salley was,
dick.
like, getting that impression. And Austin was like, dude, what are you talking about?
Good
Like,
for
you were
him.
hanging out with Salley for an entire month. You guys were, like, best friends for a month.
Right.
And Craig's like, just because I hang out with somebody doesn't mean we're, like, best friends. And Austin's like, are you fucking dumb? Like, he was, like, the only one standing up for Salley.
Wait, meanwhile, I watched the after show and he was saying that the vibes that he was getting was best friends, like college best friends, where you just like hang out till all hours of the night and like those are your college best friends.
So they were just having two different
Yes. Yeah.
interactions. But either way, like Craig is just, he's dumb. Okay. We know he's dumb. In this episode, he asked Charlie on a date. Basically, she says yes, but then she's panicking because how is she going to tell Salley? And
Yikes.
then I think it was like Vanita, Rod, Leva, and somebody else like meet up for drinks. And they're kind of just like talking shit. Oh, and Molly, and they're just like talking shit about Salley that she's like not a girl's girl. And I'm just like, I love Vanita, but I feel like she like acts like she's Sally's best friend, but then behind her back
Yeah.
is like partaking in like the slander of Salley. She's like not sticking up for Salley. If anything, she's like making it worse. I feel like she's like joining in on all those conversations because she's upset that Salley wants to hang out with Craig.
Yeah, I feel like she gave Sally the opportunity to be like, okay, like you're my best friend. Like I won't talk to him. And now that she didn't do that, Vanita's like, well,
You burned
sorry,
me.
you're on your own.
Which I guess I could see both sides. And I think there's a lot going on behind the scenes with like Vanita and Craig, which amplifies why Vanita hates him so much. Because I've
Mhm.
seen stuff online that Vanita
He
has
was
said
on
that like,
Not Skinny.
oh, and Craig like didn't want to, was like refusing to
Yeah.
film with her. So from that perspective, like, yeah, fuck Craig. But in the
Like that's her
context of,
livelihood.
yes, and in the context of what we're seeing, it seems overbearing. But I
Yeah.
think like we're just missing part of the story. I
Yeah,
do
we can't
love
break the fourth wall and like say like, oh
exactly
yeah,
say what's going
I
on.
really hate Craig because he said he wouldn't film with me, but she can go on a podcast and say that.
It's so true. So then at the end of the episode, it's like all the girls go over to Madison's sickening new house for like a girls' sleepover party.
Oh,
And Madison tells Vanita what Craig said to Sally. And you have never seen Vanita look so happy in her entire life. She's like, I told you so. I knew that was going to happen. Like, just so happy that like she was correct about Craig and their situation.
okay. Like again, I do see both sides because
I
like that
do
would
see
low key make me happy
Yeah, it's
too.
like
But like,
it's like vindication. Like,
yeah,
oh,
that's
okay, like,
what I fucking said.
and then then Sally gets there and she's like, Sally, like, I wish you would have called me.
Okay, mom, with your period.
Exactly. That's what I said at the beginning. She's like, I wish you would have called me. And Sally's like, you literally told me like not to call you. And Vanita ends up like leaving the sleepover.
Okay, now that's not fair.
And then Sally's like, why do you have to be so dramatic, Vanita? Like, why do you have to like get up and leave? But I think Vanita like was gonna leave early anyway. I don't remember why. Like,
I feel like Vanita's playing a part in like the show. She's overproducing herself a little bit. Like,
Maybe.
just be natural and like let the relationships fall. Like, I feel like she's being dramatic because the
Yeah.
cameras are there, so she's gonna leave and be righteous.
Yeah, they all like, even the Charlie and Craig thing, I'm like, is this real or are you
Hmm.
guys doing this for the show?
Right. I think that Craig is into Charlie because she's like the shiny new object
Totally.
and he's single. And I don't think that Charlie's that into Craig. I think she kind of has like the ick by him.
So at the sleepover, she did tell Sally that like she did agree to go on a date with Craig and she like didn't know how to tell her and but like she does like want to hang out with Craig. And Sally's like, "Well, he's going to fuck you over like he did to me." So I feel like now she's like sees where Vanita's coming from, even though it wasn't a romantic relationship, but like she got the
Yeah.
shit end of the stick with Craig, and now she's like, okay,
Hmm.
you're gonna have to figure it out on your own, Charlie. This is what's gonna happen to you next. This is gonna happen to you next, girl.
I think that Charlie holds the power over Craig, though.
Totally. I don't
I
think she
think that she
cares.
has the leverage, whereas Sally didn't have that over Craig and she ended up getting screwed over.
I agree. Also, I kind of feel like Sally and Austin might be like dating in real life.
Okay, like, kind of love that.
I think there's
Are
something
we
going on there.
toxic?
No, I think there's something going on there. One, she like basically said on the show, once Austin breaks up with
Yeah.
his girlfriend, she's going for it, which he's broken up with his girlfriend.
They were just out to
Two,
dinner with Madison and Brett.
yep, they were just on a double date with Madison and Brett. Three, she went on Watch What Happens Live, and everybody was like roasting her for how she's like thirsting after Craig, and she was like, "Oh, you think that's bad? Like, wait till you see how I am with Austin." So she's just like doubling down, which is
Like,
that's why I love her,
Austin's
you
like a
guys.
nice guy. Like, he's just kind of doofy.
He is
I
doofy.
feel
No,
like he's
he
harmless.
was a no, Nikki. Like he was a fuckboy like for a long time.
Yes.
Like, but I feel like he is on the path to like growing and maturing. He's just like
I don't feel
Peter
like
Pan syndrome.
I don't feel like he thinks his shit doesn't stink in the same way that Craig does. I
No,
think
no, no,
Craig
no, no.
thinks that he is God's gift to this world and
Yep.
is so out of touch with like who he really is in the world.
Yes, I agree. Also, there was just like Craig just opened another Sewing Down South store or did like a pop up, and it
Oh
was like
wow.
Austin, Sally, Charlie, maybe Rod, like they were all together. So like I don't know. I kind of feel like Sally and Austin might be.
And if Sally and Austin go on a double date with Charlie and Craig,
Oh my god.
that would be crazy.
That would be funny. But that's also why Southern Charm works is because like they hang out
Yeah.
when they're not filming.
Yeah, they're actual friends. Like
They're actual
Charleston's
friends.
not that big of a place that these are your friends.
I know. So, yeah.
And
And
I think that's what makes the show so good is that these are real relationships with real stakes. So when
exactly.
Sally and Vanita fight, like yes,
Yeah.
it is a little for the show, but it's also these girls are friends and actually care about each other, which is
Yeah.
also why like okay, if they get into a big fight, like hopefully they make up because they're actually
Yes.
friends.
I wonder where they stand now. Because I always see
Let's do
Sally
some
posting with Charlie
mm,
and like
that's
Rod and Austin.
we have to do some sleuthing. Let us
I
know,
know.
guys. Slide in if you know.
Yeah. Anything else for Southern Charm? Okay, that brings us to our not mad about it, which if you're new here, welcome. We like to end every episode just saying something we're not mad about after raging for 2 hours. Something I'm not mad about this week, very innocent, but it is citrus season. Winter is citrus season.
You're kidding.
Yes, because that is when it's popping off in Florida.
Okay, well, I just got a nasty ass pack of tangerines.
Oh, that's the worst.
Are you going to talk about sumo oranges?
No, I was going to say even better. What I'm not mad about is Cara Cara oranges. And if you have never had one, a Cara Cara or Cara Cara orange is like a cross between a grapefruit and a traditional orange, and they are naturally seedless. So they're not too sweet, they're a little tart, they don't have seeds. They're the best oranges ever. Like I'm obsessed with them. I wait all year for them to come into season.
Wait, and why
And
is this the season? I would think summer because everything is hot.
I guess the temperatures in Florida, which is like where all the best citrus is, like this is the best weather for them because it's
My
not
new
too
hometown, you
hot.
guys. When I move. If anybody's from Florida and like can convince me to move, like won't take much. Sorry to interrupt you, Brie.
That's okay. I interrupt you all the time.
Anyway, Cars. Car
Yeah,
cars.
not mad about car cars. If you guys see them at the store, get them. You won't be mad about it either.
You won't be mad about the car Marias that you got.
Wow, that's a throwback.
Throwback and Bali.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Okay, like we love an orange around this house.
Same.
We always get the mandarins or the tangerines. I don't know if they're any different, but got a shit bag this time, so I'm gonna try.
Yeah, I
Kara
hate
Kara.
that. Yeah.
Okay, am I not mad about it? I've been biting my tongue this whole time. I've
Oh
like
my God.
wanted to share, scream it from the rooftops. I am watching Love Island season 6 with Rob and Leah
Oh my God.
and Liv and
Which was
Kaylor
the
and
season that
Cordell and
popped
Jana.
off. Where are
Janae.
you? Janae, where are you? What are you thinking?
I'm on like episode 4 or 5. Um, Coy just got voted off. Janae just let Coy go. Rob and Leah are getting like together. He just like kind of let Liv go. Liv gave him the business. Dell is there with Serena. Who's the
Yes.
other guy?
Love Serena.
Kendall is with Hannah.
Oh, what's her name? Not Kayla, the blonde girl.
Kaylor.
Oh, Kaylor is with the guy from UK. Is he there?
Yes, Aaron.
Yes. Toxic.
Yes. Yes. And it is so good.
That's like what that season is what popped off Love Island US.
So that was the thing is my sister was like, we were watching Traitors and she goes, did you see Rob's season? And I was like, no. And she goes, oh, I'm turning this off right now. Like we are
Did she see it?
Yes, of course she did.
So
And
what
we
did she think about Rob on the season?
loved him.
She loved him on
I
Love
think she
Island.
loved him, yeah.
Nice.
I think she did. Not
Yeah.
that she listens to this, but I was loving him too. And like I get it. Like he's just like a dumb, hot, but he's not dumb.
But he's not dumb.
He's not dumb because he was actually the one on Traitors who told
I know.
Michael Rappaport that commiserating means feeling sorry for somebody.
I know, that was so funny. He had a very interesting Love Island journey, I will say
Wow.
that. Yeah.
I am
But he's so hot that it's like you can't resist him.
No, he's so hot. And like there's
So
something
hot.
about him. He has that je ne sais quoi. Like
Yeah.
he just has that razzle
It's like
dazzle.
effortless.
Yeah, and he's like so quiet, but I will say like when I saw him kiss the girls, I was like, "Oh, this guy doesn't know how to kiss." Like
Oh, wow.
I'm like, "Ooh. Oh. Okay. So you don't know how to find the got it."
Got it. Okay. Well, that changes things.
But he's so hot. So I was like,
Yeah.
"Do you
what
teach
a
him
time.
or?" But I'm really enjoying it. It's like I watch it when I'm watching dinner. It's like my late night show. It's my diamond art show that I could just have on in the background.
So good.
I'm thoroughly, thoroughly enjoying. And the whole time I was like, Nina, like, who ends up with who? And she's like, I can't tell you. That's like the whole point of the show, but I
know.
need to know.
And then they'll get a spin-off.
What?
Like everyone from this cast, like the ending couples and main characters, they get a spin-off Beyond the Villa. They had a spin-off show after that season
Just because they were so good?
because they were so beloved.
Wow. I remember, and Aaron had a big, like, I think Aaron was like a shart head on the show.
Yeah.
And then he comes back to Beyond the Villa and he's like kind of making up for it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So good. Oh my God.
So
I
I'm
love
really
that journey
enjoying
for
it.
you.
You guys, if you want to come on this journey with me,
Why
I
not?
wouldn't be mad about it.
Would not be mad about it. That's so funny. What a perfect place to end it
love
to.
it.
Some positivity. Might have to clean up the period talk a little bit.
We have some work cut out for us.
Yeah, there's some work ahead of us. Okay, well, on that note, if you guys like what you heard, like what you saw, please follow us on YouTube, subscribe on Spotify, Apple, wherever you listen to podcasts. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok. Don't follow us on Threads. And we'll see you guys next Monday.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.